You know this guy, the good old alien xenomorph, destroyer of space crews, Ripley's mortal enemy, and wrecker of chess. Now imagine if it landed on Earth, instead of wanting to kill, just wanted the D. Okay, this might be a swipe left, but how about this? Or this? Or this? Hey! Director Roger Donaldson brings us a tale of interstellar sex. This is Species. We open to a young Michelle Williams in an aquarium. Already we know something's up when everyone else bugs out. This is what the fuss is about. They're gonna bug bomb this girl, presumably at this guy's orders. Ben Kingsley is Xavier Fitch, government shady middle management. I'm gonna jump ahead a bit and reveal that this is Syl, a little girl created with sugar, spice, and some chemical X known as alien DNA. The experiment is over, so naturally they need to kill her. It's obvious she can read. Maybe this would go smoother if you just cover the cage with a blanket? I can't watch. This is horrible. Why am I still watching? What kind of sick fuck? You know guys, maybe next time don't skimp on the plexiglass. Why? Why didn't we put on our cyanide-proof suits? But it's okay. This is a high-tech, top-secret government facility. We'll have her in... Oh, she just runs out the front door. Tax dollars. Syl hops a freight train, but there are too many rapey hobos. She was raised in a lab, but she already knows how to loot corpses. She upgrades to Amtrak. First, she needs money. They got some crack security here. Luckily, this was a bag of useful items, and not a bag full of dildos. Score! You can't have a fish out of water without exposing them to TV.
I want a team to track her. Hunt her down.
Let's meet the team.
I guess we all must be here for the same reason. Whatever that is.
Each team member gets dialogue finely tuned to establish their character with the subtlety of, well, this movie.
I'm Dan Smithson. I feel things deeply, that's all.
Stephen Arden, Harvard Anthropology Department, expert in cross-cultural behavior.
Laura Baker. Hi, molecular biologist. Hi.
Preston Lennox. And if I'm here, I think the shit has definitely hit the fan.
I bet he gets off on telling strangers shit like that. They call me when they have a problem. The kind of problem that involves killing people. Because that's what I do. I kill people. Is this turning you on?
I'm in charge of this operation. Will you sit a little closer, please?
Total power play.
Sit closer to me.
Also, I gotta dig the bling on this guy. Long story short, they received a radio transmission telling them how to combine alien DNA with human DNA.
With a rather friendly instructions on how to combine it with ours.
Where'd they get the alien part? Did they fax it over? That has to be the physical world equivalent of clicking a random email link. Now you infect it.
We got 7 to divide. 4 petered out. 2 were stored in liquid nitrogen.
We'll save those for the sequel?
We decided to make it female so that it would be more docile and controllable.
Well, I guess you guys don't get out much.
This is 3 months after she was born, and you watch carefully.
Ah, you got me!
You created a monster with some kind of formula you got from outer space. The damn thing got away, and now you want us to hunt it down and kill it.
Like any teenager, Syl has weird dreams.
Would you like to ride the bone train?
The bone train?
Look at all the junk food. No wonder she's having dreams like this. I also kind of wish she stole a spoon. Ooh. It's been a while, but I recognize puberty when I see it. Her blackheads are out of control. Call Dr. Pimple Popper. Nope, not doing the hentai joke. Sorry. Doesn't this just scream keep away? I'm sorry, you need to check in your cocoon. Syl emerges from her cocoon, now a fully grown woman, played by Natasha Henstridge in her motion picture debut. She arrives in LA, where a horny hot blonde killing machine will fit right in. Syl's work does not go unnoticed.
Something bad happened here.
What clued you in, Ghost Dog, the dead body or the giant booger? But first we drop our dope LP. and looks like someone's biological clock is ticking. Syl gets a motel room with another TV. We call it foreshadowing, she calls it research. Our team of hunters take a side quest to play scientists, growing the alien DNA minus the human part to see just what exactly they're dealing with. They just keep clicking that link, don't they? Of course, the camera goes down, giving them a reason to have 2 of their people inside when the shit inevitably hits the fan. The sample starts to boil over, the caramel is ruined.
I can't let them out of the room.
We've seen this before. All together now. Unlock the door. No, I can't, it might escape. You bastard, you don't feel anything. Open the door. No, look out, you son of a bitch. Let them out. No. This sound at all familiar? Yes, stab the gelatinous goo. You might hit something vital. But they get out just in time. And hey, look at that, we added 6 minutes to the runtime. We now return you to Syl, single and ready to mingle, already in progress.
Where's a good place to find a man?
What am I, chopped liver? It's not too long for Syl to find a man, but ooh, bad move. I sense a cat fight. Let's see, hair pulling, eye scratching, bring out the jello. Or pull her spine clean out. What did they say again?
We decided to make it female so that it would be more docile and controllable.
You call yourself scientists? By the way, that was awesome. The Nerd Squad are on her trail. Baby no longer got back. Again, they're too late. Syl snags a man by coming off as desperate. Guys like that. Time for blockbuster and chill. Eyes down here, pal. But she senses something is wrong. I can't imagine why. He's like an Axe body spray come to life.
You knew what we came here for.
He's also not one to take no for an answer. But for once, someone tests his gag reflex. And he fails big time. You made it just in... Oh, shit. Freeze, Steam! Looks like he got deep-throated.
Or she was angry.
The psychic comes up with angry? This wasn't a loving gesture!
I think she's trying to mate.
So why did she kill the girl at the club?
Sexual competition.
I'd watch that, sure.
American Warrior. New episodes Tuesdays at 8 on Esquire Network.
Our victim was a diabetic, so not a good candidate for mating according to Syl's high standards.
Why did she have to kill him?
Well, I guess he pissed her off.
Some men don't like to be rejected.
Okay, that sounds less like a psychic impression and more like experience. What are you not telling us? So they need to stop Syl before she mates. It's a race against the clock. Oh, come on, I said clock! I really said the other thing. Syl gains a car, but loses her crash pad.
She's menstruating. She's definitely capable of reproduction.
Might also explain the violence. Ow! Syl's new ride is out of gas, so it's back to walking. Is it weird I recognize these locations from Grand Theft Auto? A hit and run takes out Syl. It is Grand Theft Auto! The kind Samaritan is John, played by Whip Hubley. Anyone else sick of this movie trope? Enhance. VHS video doesn't work that way. Here's an example. Here's a pic of me at a distance. Now enhance, enhance, enhance. Hideous, right? There's a reason I don't shoot in 4K.
Her biological clock must be in hyperdrive.
She wants to have a baby.
We were literally just talking about this. You're not really psychic, are you? Syl is taken to the hospital.
You think she's got insurance?
I don't know. Here, just put it on my credit card for the time being.
But who needs Kaiser when you can self-heal? You know they're just gonna charge her 10 grand anyway. No, wait. They're gonna charge this guy 10 grand. Sucker.
Can we go?
Meanwhile, the Sloppy Seconds gang is hot on her trail. Let's see, she's no longer in the car, she's nowhere around here. What does our psychic make of that?
She walked.
Can someone take his script away?
She walked.
Thankfully, Syl leaves a paper trail that you can follow from orbit. Syl and John come close.
I like you.
I know.
But she wants to move things along.
Please. I want a baby.
What?
She also needs to work on her approach. Men like to be wined and dined too, but the slightest interruption and a lack of commitment kills the mood, and John. Should I be censoring this? That's better. Well, I bet the badass assassin is glad to have a biologist for backup. And a psychic who can't find the alien on the other side of a backyard fence.
Perhaps we should check the body for any evidence that they've had sex.
You do it.
There's no evidence of semen in the hot tub water.
I don't want to know how they determined that so quickly. Sill's doing the walk of shame. Quick, where can I get a hostage? Sill starts stalking the nerd squad, showing particular interest in Lennox. I think somebody's got a crush. And she has plans for her hostage. First, emo manicure. Ooh, now it's your turn. She goes back to the club, knowing our heroes are staking it out. Okay team, try not to look creepy. You are not listening. He looks like he's about to roofie half the club. They look like they just broke up. And he looks like he's about to close the deal. There's not enough drunks making out back here. Oh, there they are. Sorry to bother you. Please go back to your hobo sex. Oh, hi, Sill. What? Come on, Lefty. Let's take our gallons of gasoline on a dangerous high-speed chase.
They're heading into the hills.
Okay, she'll be fine. Well, Sill's fine. Her hostage is toast. Between the crash, the explosion, and a severed thumb, they assume she's dead. And as far as they're concerned, the mission is over. During all this excitement, Lennox and Dr. Laura still found time to make a love connection. I guess the tough guy thing really works. Sill is here again, but now in disguise. Hey, it works for Clark Kent, so why not? She seems to be trying to get with Lennox, but he's into biologists without tentacles. When this is over, he'll introduce her to his cat. Only fair, he's about to meet hers. Sill breaks into the room next door. I'm not sure why. I don't know, maybe she's waiting for Laura to put her back up against the wall. Is it weird? I kind of feel bad for Sill. The company's probably paying for this room, so it's time to run up some embarrassing pay-per-view porn charges. Ooh, busted. Tough guy is out, so she settles for an anthropologist. You know, most people would consider this a red flag. This is a great way to wake up without your kidneys. But she diffuses the situation by whipping the girls out. Meanwhile, Dan's spider sense is tingling. Can you speak up in there? Mind if I piggyback solo? You're cock-blocking the wrong door. Hey, want an Eiffel Tower?
I know it's so, Briss. I know it's so. I know it.
Okay, I believe you.
But we're too late. Or he's early. No shame in it.
I felt it.
What?
Herpes.
Life.
Oh, darling, allow me to mansplain. Oh shit, my mom is gonna kill me! I guess she'd rather be a single mom. Good for her. Bad news, Steven is dead. The good news, he still has his kidneys. Lennox with squatting action. Luckily, they're right by his van, which is packed with literal heat. Who carries a bunch of flamethrowers in a van? They follow a trail of bodies into the sewers. This seems to be the worst group of people to send down here in pursuit of a murderous alien monster. I know this is a classified thing, but didn't they have soldiers on the payroll? Flamethrowers and a concrete tunnel filled with methane. What could go wrong?
Which way did she go, Dan? Which way did she go?
Damn it, I'm a psychic, not a bloodhound.
She went that way.
You think?
Well, that's good enough for me.
Oh, thank you for freeing me from this movie. I was freaking Gandhi once. Looks like Sill is already giving birth, and she sounds a lot like the Tasmanian devil. Dan finds a rapidly growing baby covered in peanut butter.
Nobody's gonna hurt you,
says the man with the flamethrower. Aw, hey, who's a widow space monster? You are. Lennox is back from break and discovers firsthand Sill has prehensile nipples. Is there symbolism here I'm refusing to see? Someone took free the nipple too literally. Aloha, Areola! Bros before hoes.
She was half us, half something else. I wonder which was the predatory half.
Don't get philosophical now. You just blew up first contact with an alien. Should we call someone about the raging fire under downtown LA? Nah, nobody will notice, I'm sure. So, still up for that Eiffel Tower? Wait, don't go yet, you'll miss the sequel bait. And that was Species. Performances are solid for what they're given. It had some great talent up there, but the characters are a strange bunch, almost ill-fitting. But I'm not sure why he would choose this group of people. Do they really need an anthropologist and a biologist for a search and destroy? They only have one guy suited to chase this alien with a gun. There's no reason for these guys to be in the field, especially our psychic Captain Obvious. That's not to say I don't like these characters. They have mostly good chemistry, and at times they can be pretty likable. There are some moments where real characters emerge. Even a romance blooms in the middle of all this. I wouldn't mind seeing these guys in a different movie. They just don't really fit in this one. And was it me, or did he look like he really didn't want to be here? Not bad for Natasha Henstridge's first movie role. Even though Sil is the villain, she's also the star. You can look at Sil as both protagonist and antagonist. She has a complete arc and a set goal with a series of obstacles to overcome. At times, she's got this childlike innocence and naivete that makes her kind of endearing. That is, when she's not ripping out people's spines and strangling assassins with her nipples. That's a hard sentence. Sil looks like an alien xenomorph and a porn star had a baby. H.R. Geiger, who already had a distinct style, designed Sil as well as the xenomorph, so it's not hard to find similarities. This makes Sil's design somewhat derivative. What does make her stand out is her purpose and motivations. Sil wants to mate. Hard. It's not like Sil is looking for love or something long-term. Obviously. She's looking for a sperm donor, and that stuff is everywhere. Sil's design is still visually striking and sufficiently alien. The costume, the makeup, the creature effects are pretty good. However, the CG was still a maturing field at the time, and it shows. The movie is a bit schizophrenic. It's trying to be a procedural, a sci-fi monster movie, an erotic thriller, and it's just sort of middle of the road on all three. It almost feels like three separate movies. And tracing a killer alien through credit card transactions seems more suited to Criminal Minds. There's a lot of gratuitous nudity, which I'm not complaining about. Since the story involves sex and mating, it's not too out of place. And hey, sex sells, and it made enough money at the box office to greenlight sequels. The premise is a bit silly. They could easily have turned this into a comedy. But sorry, Gary Shandling already did that one. They kept the tone serious, and that made the whole thing feel a little cheesy. The movie is actually more fun watching Sil trying to get laid, which is hilariously difficult for a hot blonde in LA. The investigation side tends to drag the pacing down, and the scene at the lab grinds the movie to a halt. Species is 3 Bs. A lot of rhyming in that sentence. It's silly, but entertaining. There's some pacing problems, some cringy dialogue. Sil's blend of sheer malevolence with sex appeal is an unusual take on a killer alien. The humans were second banana. This was Sil's movie. Everyone else just trying to keep up. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. The usual YouTube stuff. Comment below, would you? This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!